Just now, the MD and the Executive Director told me that Telangana, being the new state, fastest growing state, maybe among the all other states in the country, being locationally very advantageous place, and culture, history, and then the industries and everything is so good here in Telangana and Hyderabad too. So you will have a lot of scope to grow and help in the development of Telangana state. And recently, just on the Dasra, some 31 districts have been formed out of 10 in Telangana district. Just now I heard that in near future, maybe within 1 year, they will have their branches in all district headquarters. I congratulate the bank. And another important thing is just now, which is very close to my heart and which is close to the heart of our Chief Minister and also to the Prime Minister of this country, the financial inclusion program. So we cannot travel separately. We have to also unite the rich and poor, disadvantaged, marginalized, and then very poorest of the poor also we have to take along with us. Therefore, there are number of attempts in the past and number of schemes that were launched in the past. And biggest room for improvement is room for improvement. Still, we can improve this. And the financial inclusion means we have a lot of money in the banks because everybody is opening their accounts, and whenever whatever all the employees, all the wage seekers, and all of them have account, and all of them should have also account, number one first step. And once having account is not enough, they should be a part and parcel of the nation. When there are deposits in the banks and when the people require, even today we have around 20-30% slums in the country, and Hyderabad too we have around 1400 slums here, and around 18 lakh population out of 1 crore population lives in the slum area, and we have around 45,000 self-help groups, and then around 250 crores every year these small self-help groups, poor people access money from various bank branches. It's not a small money, and the repayment rate is so great in the country. We are the best in the country, and 94 to 98%, certain groups and certain branches we maintain 100% recovery rate. And in very few places where old loans, when this MEPMA, the Mission for Elimination of Poverty in Municipal area, was launched in this state, and of course I was the first MD for that, and later on Government of India also took certain principles like National Urban Livelihood Mission when they formed, and our MEPMA was the guiding force for the Government of India also. That's why when we threw light for the entire nation, we continue to do like that. So it is win-win. Like banks have money and poor people require money, and they borrow at exorbitant rates. Sometimes, like Muhammad Yunus got Nobel Prize because he noticed that the morning you take 50 takas and evening you give 60 takas. That means 10 takas for 50 rupees. That means 20% per day. It becomes around more than 7,200% per year. So that is the rate at which poor people access and obtain loans. And no Tata, no Birla, no Reliance, no Bill Gates can ever prosper if they access loans at that rate. But our poor people, some of them even today, because they are not financially included, they are not part of the mainstream, they find it very difficult to access the bank loans, etc. So with the Government of India and the Government of Telangana initiatives, we are in the forefront to be in the financial inclusion, number one, and also to access the bank funds, number two, and not run away. Once we access, we marry forever. And our poor self-help groups and bank linkage is the best in the country. In our place, you will be surprised to note, sir. And in fact, I was invited, and Calcutta, the Urban Development Minister also visited me in 2007 when I was heading one urban self-help program here in this state. From then to even today, he was wondering like how more than poor people are paying more than 90%. So, but we have maintained this track record of repay. So it is a win-win situation. And in Hyderabad also, and we require a lot of this money because they should come out of the clutches of the money lenders, and the Government of India and the Government of state government also. If they repay only, there is an incentive system, incentivizing the good repayment behavior. If poor people, if they take loan and they repay, the interest subvention is there. 10% by Government of India, remaining percent by the state government. So totally, if you give for 14%, if they repay, they get the loan free of cost. And you have to be with us and online, and as and when they repay every month, so it gets credited after 6 months and 1 year. It gets credited. Then recently, as per the directions of Government of India and Supreme Court also, The street vendors, all the cities including Calcutta, Hyderabad, etc., we have more than 1 lakh street vendors. So street vendors, whether they are good, bad, is a debatable issue. The issue has been brought to the notice of Supreme Court also. They said you have to strike a balance between the street vendor and also the commuter and the passenger. So we cannot overnight say that all the street vendors should go back to their villages. Not possible, because for decades and decades they have been coming here. Their livelihood issue is there. So the street vendors also, what the Supreme Court said, Government of India said, and Telangana government also make a street vendors policy. That street vendors should be identified and an identity card shall be given. They should form giant liability groups or self-help groups like this. And they are borrowing at exorbitant rates of 100 to 200%. Sometimes they don't know even how to calculate. They take 100 rupees, give 110 rupees in the evening, for 1000 rupees in the morning or 1100 rupees in the evening. Their rate of interest is so high. The responsibility lies both on Urban Community Development Wing of GHMC and also to all the bank branches, that they have to be taken out of these money lenders, and at exorbitant rates they are taking. They should be able to access money at low rates of interest. And then we should also have, this is always vending zone. This is limited hours vending zone. This no vending zone. So we are attempting this. On October 2nd, we were in the entire state and the entire GHMC area, we had 24 circles. In all 24 circles, we attempted a stretch, because we have 9,000 kilometers of road, and then in most of these roads and pavements are unfortunately encroached or one way negatively. Positively, the poor people are making livelihoods out of it. So we have to strike a balance. There the banks also have a role, so that they can form giant liability groups wherever they are allowed to sell, like Raitu Bazaars. Now already flying vegetable markets are coming. So instead of 1,000 people going by bicycles, by cycles, and by autos and by cars and bringing 1 kilo, for bringing 1 kilogram of brinjal, they spend 2 liters of petrol. So if that 1 kilogram of brinjal comes to their doorsteps, 1,000 people, it's a lot of fuel saving and time saving. And decentralized these street vendors, everywhere they're today they are here, tomorrow they are there. Lots of time and pollution, and then this travel cost is saved by that. But there is little discomfort to the citizens there. But I think instead of all the citizens, 1,000 citizens going to the markets and then flooding them with the traffic and other problems, if these 10, 12, 20 people who are traveling every day and reaching their vegetables, etc., so they are also part of the street vendors. We have a program, and in urban area, as Mohammed Yunus said, the people in urban area, they work. We always think that we should upgrade their skills. Sometimes, yes, marketing skills or packing skills or hygienic skills, etc. But most of them work. What they require is a working capital at a reasonable rate. If that is given, we will be in the part of the nation building. So I request today, that's why generally I go for any functions, because I don't have time to even discharge my regular functions. So, but since a new bank executive office, regional office is being opened here today, and I have been working with banks for more than last 2 decades. I have excellent experience at the RBI level, at national level also. Whenever the national conferences are held, as MD MEPMA, as mission director, as MEPMA, I used to attend, and I always used to defend the poor and also defend the bank. All others, bankers will say poor don't pay, and some other representatives say banks are bad. But both are wrong statements. I proved it for last 1 decade by being a mission director, that poor are also good and bankers are also good. So all of us can be good. So let us be good. Thank you.